All right, so welcome. This is the bid opening for 21DPW199B flooring upgrades at the CATH and the Broadmeadow. My name is Cecilia, and in order to comply with goals of social distancing and Governor Baker's executive order that there be no gatherings of 10 or more persons, the town offices are closed to the public except by appointment only. For the record, the declared state of emergency relative to COVID-19 does not suspend, weigh, or alter the public procurement statutes, including the Uniform Procurement Act, Chapter 30B, Design, Chapter 7, Public Building Construction, Chapter 149, and Public Works Construction, Chapter 3039M. However, Governor Baker's executive order concerning the open meeting law, in-person bid openings are not required at the present time. In lieu of an in-person bid opening, the town can conduct the bid opening remotely. This is a public bid opening at which employees of the town, bidders, and the general public are welcome to witness via Zoom. This Zoom session is being recorded and will be posted to the web later today. I will open the bids in alphabetical order. I will read the name and address of the bidder. I will state whether the bidder has provided the required information and read out loud the bid details. This information is being entered on a bid tally sheet by Tyler Gabrielski, and the tally will be available on the town website within a day. After I've read out all of the bids received, I will indicate the name of the apparent winning bid, which is subject to confirmation that the bidder is indeed responsive and responsible. We will then accept technical questions. I will read out the name of the employees who are assisting with this process. When I call out your name, please confirm that you are in attendance and you can hear me. I have one town employee assisting me, Tyler.
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. I will now start opening the bids. And so she's Shannon here, so I'm going to pop her into a panelist. All right, so the first bid received is from Capital Carpet and Flooring out of Wilmington, Mass. I have acknowledgement of 2 addenda. I have a bid bond. I have bid form B, the bidder information response, C, the authentication form, D, the certificate of good faith, E, the certificate of compliance with mass tax law, F, the certificate of compliance with public construction. I have professional references, and I have a certificate of authority. So the lump sum bid price listed is $115,834. All right, the next bid is from CMM Services Inc. out of Norwood, Massachusetts. I have a bid bond. I have a DCAM update statement. I have the bid form B, bidder information response. C, the authentication form. D, the certificate of good faith. E, the certificate of compliance with mass tax law. F, the certificate of compliance with public construction. I have professional references, and I have a certificate of authority. For the lump sum bid, I have a price of $132,500.
Cecilia, was there acknowledgement of addendum?
Yep, acknowledgement of addenda 1 and 2. Sorry, I skipped that one. All right, the next bid received is from Edge Pro Flooring Company, or Flooring Inc., excuse me, out of Middleton, Massachusetts. I have acknowledgement of addenda 1 and 2. I have bid form B, the bidder information response. C, the authentication form. D, the certificate of good faith. E, certificate of compliance with mass tax law. F, certificate of compliance for public construction. I have professional references. I have a certificate of authority, and I have a bid bond. The bid price is $118,623. All right, the next bid received is from Encore Contracting Services Inc. out of Lawrence, Mass. I have acknowledgement of addenda 1 and 2. I have the bid form B, bidder information response, C, authentication form, D, certificate of good faith, E, certificate of compliance with mass tax law, F, certificate of compliance for public construction. I have the references. I have a certificate of authority and I have a bid bond. I have the bid price as $137,900. And the last bid I have is from JC Floor Covering out of Billerica, Mass. I have a bid bond. I have acknowledgement of addenda 1 and 2. Bid form B, the bidder information response, C, the authentication form, D, certificate of good faith, E, certificate of compliance with mass tax law, F, certificate of compliance with public construction, certificate of authority, and references. All right, for the bid price, I have $148,150. So it seems that the apparent low bidder, subject to confirmation, all of the documentation was provided, is, I believe, Capital Carpet and Flooring. Is that correct, Tyler?
That's correct.
Perfect. All right, are there any questions in the audience? Not seeing any. That is the end. The bid results will be posted on the town's website by Monday. And if there's any questions, feel free to reach out. If you can't reach out now, I'm going to hit record or stop recording.